Can you lease a truck, get $1.15 and make money? Let's consider that. Hello and welcome to Trucking Answers. I'm Mark, and people have said, hey, you never say this anymore. I've been a driver for over 30 years, and I've been at my company for 17 years this month, all right? And today we are going to consider a few things about Barlow Trucking. Now, this was sent to me by an astute viewer, and I appreciate it. If you want to send something like this to me, or basically anything, it's Mark at truckinganswersnation.com. Everybody gets a reply within a couple of days, all right, from me or my staff, which is me. So we're going to go through the company side and the leasing side. All right, let's start out with leasing, because you know I love leasing trucks. Wait a minute. No, I hate leasing trucks. I think it's horrible. Renting a truck from a company, not just here, but any company, is a bad idea, all right? So $1.15 on all miles, all right, and fuel on the loaded miles. Your truck payment, no matter which truck you choose, is $750 a week. I will say that includes insurance, plates, and permits, so that's better than some places. We'll have to give them that, but let's consider $1.15 on all miles and fuel on the loaded. Can you make money on that? All right, think about it. Now, the other thing that I thought was interesting is you only get 74% of the detention, even on this program. So even whether you're on percentage or mileage, right, you get 74% of detention. Because there's a percentage program as well where you get 74% of the line haul, you get 74% of the stop pay, 74% of detention, and 74% of deadhead. But if you're on percentage, there wouldn't be any deadhead, right? It'd be zero. So, but I think on mileage, I think it's interesting that it lists 74% of detention. This is on their website, all right? So I'm not like making this up. Mark, you're making stuff up. It's on their website, okay? You can go check it out. You need to be out 3 to 4 weeks at a time. And by the way, for this, they want 2 years of experience. So it isn't like, they just only take students or whatever. Now, they have a safety bonus, which they say, quote, averages $900 per 6 months. All right, so, and what do they also say? I think this is interesting. Contractors average $1,400 a week after expenses. So $1,400 gross, that's 70 grand. Are you telling me that a good road driver at a good company can't make $70,000 being out 3 or 4 weeks a year? I don't know. Think about it. Really think about it. All right, you get your choice of Kenworth, Volvos. There's a couple trucks to choose from. The payments are between 1 and 4.5 years. It depends on the truck age, stuff like that, but they're all $750 a week. That's how they have it set up. All right, let's go to the company side. I think this is also interesting, and I think it's something that you should really think about, because when you're going for a job, they list different things, and you should really consider how that works out in your favor or against it. So company drivers here, they show either 20% of the line haul or 41 cents a mile loaded or empty with a 10,000 mile a month guarantee. And I should say that lease and owner operators also get a 10,000 mile a month guarantee. Doesn't say how you qualify for that, but they do have a guarantee. That's $4,100 a month for a company driver, $48,000. Wow, that's awesome. Is that good? Well, here's the thing. They have company paid health insurance, which I love, of course. You should get company paid health insurance. That's a good benefit. But is that worth starting at 41 cents? You know, depending on what you pay, you'd have to think on 10,000 miles, if you have an out-of-pocket of $400, let's say $100 a week for your health insurance, that's 4 cents. Okay, so that's equal to getting 45 cents a mile. So you'd have to consider if somebody else is charging the 400 and pays 55 cents, you're much better off doing that than coming here and saying, oh, I get free health insurance. So don't be blinded by one certain thing. Look at the whole thing. And now other good things, look, I love this. No fueling restrictions. I have that. I have an open con data card. I love it. Where there's no fueling restrictions, fill up wherever you want. That's awesome, right? No routing restrictions. Another great thing. Not a route. Go wherever you want. You figure your route out and you get there. That's what they should do. You're experienced, all right? Here it says paid weekly on ComData. It does not anywhere say, I looked all over, that they have direct deposit. I hate getting paid on a fuel card. Dude, I think that's enough for me to not work somewhere. Why? Because you could get falconed. That's why. People that get paid on a fuel card, When the fuel card's turned off, your pay is turned off. If your pay is still on there, you haven't taken it off, haven't switched it over, you have the potential of your pay stuck on a card that's now turned off that you can't access. Never, and I have a video about this, right? Never get paid on a fuel card. You're better off getting your own prepaid card somewhere if you don't have a bank account and getting paid on that and paying the fee, because then you have access to that. That's your asset. That's yours. You need to have access to it, all right? And the 75% of their loads are from the Midwest to the Northeast. That's what they say. And they haul a lot of meat and stuff. So remember, if you're leasing a truck, you can haul a bunch of heavy meat loads. One more thing, another thing like Columbo would say. Look, I looked up their Safer Web score and their Safer site on Safer Web. All right, I'll link that in the description. And you should see this. There are many involuntary revocations of their authority. They've had tons of insurance. What does that say about the place? I don't know. Okay, I think that is something you really should look at and consider. There's 10 pages on there, which is very unusual. I found companies open 50 years that only have 2 pages on there. That would bother me. They have current status, no problem. They have insurance, right? But they have tons and tons of insurance canceled. Involuntary revocation of their authority. Involuntary revocation. That's not them giving it back. That's it being taken from them. Could it be taken again? Well, it could for any company. But this is something you really should consider when you're looking into a company. Look up that Safer Web score and go find out really how they're conducting business behind the scenes. Because if they close, you have a problem. Will they close? Who knows? I don't know. I mean, my company could close. Where you work could close tomorrow. We don't know. But this kind of thing is not a good sign of the future, right? Those are some things you should consider about a place like that is offering these type of benefits, free insurance, but 20% of the line haul or 41 cents. Is that good? Would you consider it? I think you should think about it and then let me know what you think about it. All right. We'll be back soon, of course, with more trucking answers. And thank you everyone for being here.